Good morning, everybody. My name is Hector. I'm with Zarai Trevino with Sierra Title. We're going to be talking a little bit about real estate. Tell us a little bit about what you do and how long have you done it?
Okay, so I work for Sierra Title and I've been here around 7 years, and I moved to be an escrow officer about 4 years ago. So I've been doing this for 4 years. We do a lot of work, but part of it, or the main one, is examine properties. So this is, this involves real estate, buying, selling. So when we examine property, we go out there, we check everything that's filed of record so that we can provide an insurance to the buyer that the property is free and clear of liens. Basically one of our main things that we do. It involves a lot of work. The priority is getting it done so that we can provide the new owner to be provided an insurance.
And as an escrow officer, what can you recommend people do before they start working with you?
A lot of the times people are not familiarized with the process itself, and I understand people do not buy and sell properties every day. So a lot of the times, they lack the knowledge of finding out, or just, knowing a little bit of who can be involved, what can be involved, the process itself. I guess for people to ask questions, go out there and know who can be involved whenever you're buying and selling a property. There's a lot of properties. It's not just a buyer, seller. There's agents, there's title companies, there's attorneys. So for them to be a little bit more on the knowledge side, sometimes Google can also even give you, answers that can help, somebody do the process itself.
And what is the most common mistake that you see in the closing process that can be prevented?
Well, talking about that, one of the possibly major mistakes that I do see is people not knowing a lot of the times what they initially sign. Every transaction, when it comes to buying and selling, it starts off with the contract. The contract itself, speaks about a lot of terms, and a lot of people lack reading, and they sign a lot of, most of the time. So I think that's one of the common mistakes, not reading or not being knowledgeable of what you're doing at the time. There's a lot of people that can assist you. Us, for example, we're an office that is open from 8 to 5, and a lot of times, what we do is we sit with customers and explain more or less the basic process so that they can become a little bit, familiar with a transaction. So we try to make it, as smooth as possible so that they can understand.
What is the thing that you like the most about what you do?
I see both sides. I see seller sides and I see buyer sides. The buyer side is the satisfaction when they just, signed for, let's say, a first home. That is just, it's a joy to see them, be happy. You don't buy and sell every day, but when you do and you purchase your first transaction, that is a joy that I get to see their joy, And for the seller side, just to get it closing or whatever, whether it's moving to something new or an investment property, whatever it is, it's also something that is, it brings joy to me. So that I like that. One
last question, where and how can people find you?
Okay, so my office is located at, again, I work for Sierra Title Company. We have offices in here, Cameron, Hidalgo, El Paso, and to find me an escrow officer, we are located at Sierra Title Company, 1765 East Price Road in Brownsville, Texas, 78521.
All right, folks, there you have it. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button so you don't miss what the local community has to offer. And if you need the services of what Zarai and Sierra Title have to offer, please by all means feel free to share this with that person. Thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next one.